Hello, good people. Thanks for joining me. My name is Anne, and on my channel, I review foreign international content. I like to say we travel around the world sitting on our couches. How fun is that? We have diversified what we watch. Do not let that 1-inch subtitle get in your way of enjoying foreign international content. It is just fantastic. You're learning food and culture and languages. Oh my word. I hope you have your passport. Let's go. Hi guys, thanks for joining me again. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're an oldie but a goodie, thanks for always supporting. Today I'm back to review this excellent series. It's called The Tailor. We actually have 3 seasons. I watched the 2 seasons, and the 3rd season I think dropped like last week, and I've always been meaning to review this show, but I was like, oh, there's another season and another season. But this 3rd season, it seems like we are done. I feel like everything was tied, the bows were tied, and it's over. But you never know, they could bring a 4th season if they wanted to, based on how it ended, right? Like, I was like, wait, he's still here? And if you've watched, you know who I'm talking about. Those last few minutes there at the end, I was like, oh, okay. I'm not gonna say, in case you haven't watched, I do not like to do spoilers here, but I wanted to review this. This is from Turkey, a Turkish show. And by the way, I have to say, I've seen a couple. I have to say, Turkey, they have some good stories out there. So do not sleep on Turkish TV, on Netflix. They have excellent stories on there. But this one is called The Tailor. Obviously, it's the story of, his name is Payami. And in season 1, we really were introduced about his family. He came off as, he's very talented as a tailor, but he's also tormented because of his life and how he grew up. We find out that he was raised by a father and grandfather, but his father had special needs. By the way, that actor that plays Mustafa, I was like, he was so convincing. I'm thinking, oh my God, maybe that is how he is in real life. I don't know. Maybe you guys know, but I was like, if that's that acting, wow, like very convincing and not disrespectful, and him acting like he has special needs. And let's just say Payami had an issue with anybody finding out that his father was special needs. He wanted it to look like it was his grandpa who raised him. It was actually kind of crazy how in season 1, how like he was always hidden. He's in this room. Sometimes he was chained, which I thought was a little too much, in a padded room. So that was crazy just to see that. And then obviously they introduce the character of his best friend, Dimitri, who, by the way, Dimitri, what a tortured soul. It's like you want to hate him, but you can't hate him because you know the reason why he acts like he does is because of his crazy father, who's really messed up with him and has made him just a crazy person. I mean, even to the end, right? Even to the end, this father is, oh my God, right? I just felt like, in a way, you almost feel sorry for Dimitri, although, you know, he also does some horrible things. And like they say, I guess you can always say, hurt people. So he was hurt by his dad, and so he hurt other people too. And then to add the layers on, we have a love triangle between Payami, and then they introduce the character of Esvet. And let's just say she is to marry Dimitri. Now, is it for love? You have to watch. And then obviously Payami is like, who are you and where have you been all my life? Especially when he makes that wedding dress. I was like, oh no, this is over. Now the question is, how does he navigate this? Not to mention, this lady is supposed to be marrying his best friend. So that is the fun of the show. It's really the story of Payami and him dealing with his demons, of obviously how he was raised. There's secrets in his family because his mother left. He wants to find his mother. And then obviously he's hiding his dad, who has special needs, although he was raised up by his grandpa. He's got his best friend Dimitri, who's also a messed up guy who has a lot of issues. They're kind of involved in the same business. I believe he works for the family clothing business. So that was interesting, and the relationships there. And even at the end, when you find out who the business actually belonged to, that was crazy. Dimitri's dad, crazy guy, but excellent series. I thought it was very well done. It's, like I said, it's 3 seasons, so you can binge watch all of them if you want. This one does offer dabbing, but if you've been here before, and what I say about international shows, the only way to watch the best way so the actor can come through is to listen in the language of origin, right? I know it's tough when you're watching and with the subtitles. This does offer dabbing, and I have to say for dabbing, because I switched to see, it's not that bad. The mouth is not too bad. They really do a good job. So if you decide I don't want to read too much, then please don't say I don't want to watch it because I have to read subtitles. Please go ahead and watch it with dabbing. But if you really want that culture and the acting to come through, then, do the subtitles. Like I said, once you get into it, you forget you're reading. When the show is really good, you will forget I've been reading this whole time and I'm in episode like 8 or 10. It's just fantastic. But I had to jump on here and say, you have to watch the Tailor. Have you watched season 1, season 2? Because those have been out for a while. What did you think? And then season 3 and the way it ended, I thought it was good. It was very well done all the way to the end with crazy Dimitri, keeping it interesting. The actor is just crazy, right? So let me know if you've watched. And as usual, if you do like my video, give me a like, subscribe. It does help to support my channel. I'm currently reviewing Korean dramas. If you love those, please join us. I'm reviewing Castaway Diva, and I'm doing that every week. So if you're watching that, please join us. But once again, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in my next video. Deuces.